I don't see myself as someone who uses a lot of beauty products. And still, I have quite a lot of beauty products. Now, there are several reasons why this happens. Part of the reason is because I get gifted some of that every now and then. Part of the reason is because some things are special and I'm trying to save it for a special occasion. I think not really realizing how long it really takes to use something up. And so I hold on to stuff for years and eventually it might go bad. I think it's time to try to use up a lot of these products that I've had for a long time. I am going to try to not buy any more before I finish a certain category. So this is basically a use it up challenge or a project pan. Yeah, try to get rid of some of that stuff because I like to have less stuff. And so I don't need all this. But I don't want to throw it away because I am trying to be a little bit more sustainable and use what I have. So I am going to use this. In an ideal situation, I just have what I use. I want to have certain products that I don't have to think about what I want to buy because I know what I like. And I think that's attainable. But then I still have to get rid of all the other things. So what I'm going to do now first is go over everything, sort it into categories, and then look at how many things I have each category. Also give you a little bit of an idea of where all these things come from and how I plan to use them. Okay, this feels much better already. If it's in such a big pile, then it feels crazy to me. I will talk about every category for a little bit to explain why there's that many in that specific category. I have 4 shampoos. 2 of them are the purple pigment shampoos. They were just cheaper if I bought 2 of them. That's obviously how you get a lot of things if you see a discount and you get more of what you need. I just needed 1 bottle and now I have 2. But this one's almost empty. This one's completely full. Then I have a Lush shampoo that was gifted to me and a Lush shampoo bar. And I use this shampoo bar mostly for when I'm traveling, which I don't really do too much. So this is not too bad, to be honest. This I will just finish this, and then this obviously is not going to last me for very long. And then I think I'm going to hold on to this until I actually need it again. If my hair starts looking a little yellow, and maybe I'll just buy a regular shampoo. Yeah, not too big of a problem, the shampoo. Now, this is the conditioner area. And basically, these 3 things are the same thing. And that's a little annoying to me. I had one of this type thing, and I really liked it, and I ran out. And then someone else told me, oh, there's this cheaper version that does exactly the same thing. So I bought this. It doesn't do exactly the same thing. So I'm like, all right, well, normally I'm not that brand loyal, but if it works, right? Then I went back to these, and then I found that the one that I had, they didn't have. Maybe it was like an old version. I don't know. But I bought the 2 that were closest and looked the closest to it. And now I have 2, and I still don't know which one I like the best. So I'm going to have to finish these and see which one I ended up liking the most. This one, yeah, I just need to finish it. I have 1 hair oil. I also got these. This one from someone. I haven't used it for a long time until I need to start finishing products, and then I started using it, and now I actually kind of like it. These bar soaps,
I mean, just sometimes I use these to make like liquid soap, hand soap. So maybe I could use them like that as well, but I use them in the shower. Then I have the hand and foot cream category. So basically all of this part I got as gifts. This one I think is a face cream, but it makes my skin break out, so I use it on hands and feet. This, however, I bought myself and I love it. I work in healthcare and also I'm a gardener, so if you know, you know, this is very nice. So that's kind of a lot of stuff that will just go away. As you can see, there is not only body lotion here, but there's After Sun. I don't ever use After Sun. I don't go into the sun so much that I burn. So I don't really know why we have this much, but we need to finish it because otherwise it's just laying around. So I decided that it's going to go into the body lotion category. I really like this, specifically for the winter. And then this is, usually I like sports themed scents, but this thing is really sticky. And this I got in a 3-pack. You'll see the other 2 things later. And I love the scent. I love the texture of this. I got it because I had a gift card. Otherwise, I probably would never have bought this for myself, but I honestly really like it. These are the deodorants. I usually use a roll-on at home, so I have one of those. I have 4 spray deodorants that I just throw in my bag. The reason why I have 4 is the reason why I have this whole thing in the first place, that I have too many things, or one of the reasons anyway, is that when I like something and it looks like they're going to go discontinue it, I try to buy what they still have. And I haven't done this in a while, but it always lasts me for such a long time afterwards. So this is like an X spray, look, special edition 2012. And I still have 2 of them. This Vogue thing, probably even older. Now, this one is almost gone. Honestly, I don't mind like expired products necessarily unless they feel expired or like they feel off or don't smell right anymore. For most of the things, I don't know when I got them, so but for these I know pretty well how they are. But yeah, I'm gonna start finishing some of these soon. Here I have my perfumes and body spray things. These 2 are pretty old as well. I just need to use them up. This one I got with also with like a gift card. I use it for work because it's a pretty neutral scent and I can't have very strong scents on for work. But it kind of reminds me of like a room scent that was exactly this scent. So maybe not the smartest choice. This one I really like. It's part of the 3-pack that I was talking about, and this is just a little tester. Then I have what I would say is shower gels. They're shower products. As you can tell, it has 2 shaving creams in the same category. And that's because I don't usually use shaving cream. And this has been laying around our house for so long. But then I used it as like a body wash in the shower, and it's actually not that bad. So I just use it up that way. And yeah, there's 4 of those. I have 1 thing of this, like Japanese kind of thing. I don't know what to use this for. So if anyone knows what this is, please let me know. I use it on my hands sometimes, but so I just put it with the hand things. But I got it as a gift. I have no idea. Let me see. Lip products. Also, way more than I need. Again, this was in a package with other things. This was a promotional thing. These two, way too old. Need to finish these. I'm even a little embarrassed to say how old these are. This is a Sun lip balm. I mean, that's helpful to have. I probably will continue to have one of the Sunding things, and then maybe one other one, but I don't need 7 lip products. Face creams, I currently have 2 that I put on my face. This is quite nice. This is a thicker one that I use at night. I mean, who doesn't love a good Nivea? And then there's a very simple face cream with SPF that I have started using because I'm that type of person now, apparently. I have glasses cleaner stuff. I don't need as much of this, so I just need to get rid of some. This is a few like very greasy stuff for if you have super dry skin and nothing else works. These are great. Then I have the sunscreen department. I'm doing pretty good at the sunscreen department. There was a part of my life where also this was a problem, but this one's from this year. That is the only thing really that I am looking for expiry dates on, because I want it to actually still work very well. Also because I have kids, I don't want them to burn. So this one I bought this year. We will finish it up probably early next year, and then buy a new one for that year. And this is a travel thing that I also got for free. There's not very much left in it. I'll just use it up. And this is a Lush, like little bits left of a Lush sunscreen. So this is a funny story. I do really like the sun block, I think it's called. It just melts, and I mean that's when I use sunscreen usually. So I like it. I will finish up what is still melted into this little thing, but I don't think I need to buy this again. This is some kind of rose water, also a gift from someone. I use it sometimes on my face. I'm not entirely sure what you need with this, but I mean, I'll just use it up. One dry shampoo, hooray! I need a dry shampoo sometimes for work. I have one of them. It's great. This is how I want to have every category. Just one thing that works, and this is what it needs to do. And now here is my most problematic category. This is hair products that I usually use if my hair is short. I sometimes have my hair short. It's been a while. I don't know why I have this many hair products. There's stuff. I don't know what happens. There's 2 like sea salt spray things that this one is close to finishing, but this one's completely full. I don't really know what to do with this. I will use some of it on my kids' hair. I sometimes have like a few like unruly small hairs that I can use this on, but other than that, this is just probably going to be stored until I decide I want my hair short again, which I have no idea when that would be. But I mean, it is what it is. I'll hold on to it for now, and that's what we're going to do.
Now, goals. What am I trying to do? It would be great if I would end up with 1 product of each category that I use, and then I use it up, and then I start the next one, and then I only have 1 of each, maybe 1 backup if I'm almost out of something. Is that realistic in the short term? Not really. So here is my goal for now. I want to have everything fit in one of these. Comfortably fit, not just like all stacked on top of each other, but comfortably fit in that. I think that's realistic. This is still, for me, I think quite a large container, but still it currently doesn't fit. So it's a goal. Now, I have counted everything, and this is the number of total items that I have. And I hope that I can reduce that number a little bit. I don't really have a number in mind. What would be like a normal number of products to have for someone who doesn't use that many products in the first place? So let me know if you have any specific number that you are trying to aim for. I have from my own personal goal that I don't want to keep a lot of stuff around. But then there's the question about what am I going to do with the empties? Am I going to keep them for a future video? And I decided that yes, I am going to keep them for now. I am going to collect 3 months of them every time and then show them all at once to show the progress and what is realistic if you don't use that much products in the first place. Am I going to do makeup? That's not a question. I use even less makeup than I use other products. I don't have a crazy amount of makeup. I do have more makeup than I would want to, so I am slowly trying to use it up. Maybe I'm still thinking about it, what I'm going to do with that, if I'm going to show that as well. But that is not the main thing for now. If you would like to see an update, I am going to try to post a first update not too long after posting this one, because I don't like waiting for videos for a very long time myself. So I'm trying to wait with uploading this video, and then the first update will come soon. So if you would want to see that, you will need to follow me. All right, bye.